Welcome back to Cardinal Sports Weekly. I'm your host, Ethan Jennings, and here's what happened in SVSU athletics this week.
Baseball played their final 5 home games last week. On Tuesday, they earned a run-rule victory over Findlay, 17-7. Buck Snabs went 5 for 6 at the plate to lead the team in hits, including a home run. Aaron Bess also hit a home run as part of his 4 for 4 day, where he led the team with 8 RBI. The Cardinals took 1 out of 4 in their series with number 6 Grand Valley State. They split Friday's doubleheader, falling in Game 1 6-1 and pulling the upset in Game 2 2-1. Jack Decker shined in the win, pitching 6 1/3 innings without allowing a run. He only allowed 5 Lakers to reach base, an effort that earned him GLIAC Pitcher of the Week. Snabs had a 2 RBI double in the first inning to give the Cardinals all the runs they needed. SVSU fell in 2 high-scoring games to end the weekend, 11-7 on Saturday and 14-9 on Sunday. The Cardinals hit 5 home runs during the series, the most GVSU had allowed to any team this season. Austin Cicerone had 1 on Friday, Ryan Jarvis hit 2 on Saturday, and Snabs and Ethan Scheib each had a big fly on Sunday. Saginaw Valley will play 6 games this week. Tuesday is the 6th annual Dow Diamond Classic, where the Cardinals will face Northwood in a doubleheader in Midland. They will then hit the road for 4 games in Missouri, 2 at Truman and 2 versus Missouri Southern State. Softball played just 2 games last week. They swept Davenport in a doubleheader on the road, 1-0 and 12-0. Macy Ireland got the win in the circle in Game 1, tossing a complete game and allowing just 2 hits and striking out 8 in a shutout victory. The 1 Cardinal run in that game was scored on a bunt single by Jenna Morse. In Game 2's run-rule victory, SVSU's bats came alive for 12 runs on 11 hits in 4 innings. Saginaw Valley smashed 4 home runs hit by Kenzie Bromley, Ella Schneider, Emma Bolding, and Olivia Elliott. Alana Kimball faced just 17 hitters in 5 innings, allowing 1 hit and striking out 7. The Cardinals are at home this week for 6 games at the SVSU Athletic Complex. They face Ferris State for a doubleheader on Tuesday, with the first game slated for 3 o'clock. They have doubleheaders on back-to-back days over the weekend, facing Grand Valley State at 1 o'clock on Saturday and Purdue Northwest at noon on Sunday. Men's golf earned 5th at the GLIAC tournament last week. Evan Klein had a standout performance, finishing 5th as an individual out of 45 golfers. He finished 5 under after 3 rounds. The women's team also competed in the GLIAC tournament over the weekend, finishing 3rd in the conference. Marissa Giroux tied for 2nd to lead the Cardinals, just 1 stroke out of first place at 5 over. Her performance tied a 54-hole program record. Both teams will now await the NCAA D2 regional selections. Track and field sent athletes to 2 different meets last week: the Elaine Lee Invite at Oakland University and the Brian Clay Invitational at Azusa Pacific. At Oakland, Janae Hudson won the discus. Marissa Johnson placed 2nd in the 200 and was a part of a 2nd-place finish in the 4x100 with Shania Madison, Alicia Fields, and Katie Spicer. Noah Shaw also grabbed a win in the discus. At Azusa Pacific, Jacob Walker led the team in the 5K with a PR. The teams will be sending athletes to 2 meets this weekend, one on Friday at Hillsdale and the other on Friday and Saturday at Louisville. Tennis won their final 2 matches of the regular season to clinch a spot in the GLIAC tournament. They took down Purdue Northwest 5-2 on Friday before defeating Roosevelt 6-1 on Saturday. Fatima Butt finished the weekend 2-0 in singles and doubles to lead the Cardinals in their 2 victories. SVSU will face Davenport in the first round of the GLIAC tournament on Thursday at 11 a.m. at the Midland Tennis Center. Lacrosse dropped both of their games this week. On Friday, they fell to the Concordia St. Paul 19-5. Allie Schneider recorded a hat trick in the loss. On Sunday, the Cardinals lost their final home game of the season 22-1 against Northern Michigan. Schneider recorded the lone SVSU goal in that game. Goalkeeper Michaela Stone recorded her 300th career save against the Wildcats. The team is on the road for the final week of the regular season at Davenport on Friday and at Grand Valley State on Sunday. This week's athletes of the week are track and field's Jacob Walker and golf's Marissa Giroux. Walker set a PR in the 5K that now places him at number 14 in all of Division II. Giroux tied for 2nd at the GLIAC Championships and broke the 54-hole program record with a score of 221.
Thanks for tuning in to Cardinal Sports Weekly. I'm Ethan Jennings, and we'll see you next week. Go Cards, and Beaks up.